Guys, Flipataku, welcome back, and today we're doing my manga first impressions for Elfen Lied. Stay tuned. Guys, welcome back, and I'm really excited to talk about Elfen Lied or Elfen Lied, whichever you want to pronounce it. Dark Horse is putting these out in these super thick 3-in-1 volumes. And honestly, this is a step up from their other 3-in-1 volumes. I have read this, and the spine, as you can tell, did not crack at all. It's still in good shape, but I do prefer their 2-in-1s the way they are putting them out with I Am a Hero. But beggars can't be choosers. We are getting this series for the first time in English. And like I said, the anime, like I said before, the anime is one of those things you either love or you hate, and it's not a good representation. After reading 3 volumes, the anime is not a good representation of the franchise. I think this is a pretty wonderful series. There are some caveats though. I don't like some of the sexualization, and it gets a little ridiculous. This is a super dark series. It's about these creatures called the Diclonus or the Diclonus, and both of them are females in this first omnibus, and they have these things called vectors where they can control these telekinetic arms, and they can rip people to shreds. There's a lot of blood, a lot of death, and there's one character in particular that when he was introduced I was laughing because he's just been training to kill for 8 years and he hasn't been able to do anything, and when he's so amped up, he's so excited to go kill this presumably I think 15-year-old girl is what she looks like, and when he encounters her, she just explodes his eyes out, and it's so over the top, so ridiculous. But overall, I am really enjoying my time reading this. I did take breaks in between volumes. This was not a single sitting read. Some of the dialogue and some of the writing is a little I don't know if that's just a translation or what, but it wasn't like a full 100% grab at me type of manga where, like, for instance, Lucifer and the Biscuit Hammer, when I first read that, I was just glued. But I did read this over the span of 2.5 days. And overall, I enjoyed it. I am going to be picking up Omnibus 2. I think we're only getting 3 or 4, so it's not a super long series. And I'm wondering where they're going to go moving forward in this franchise, because there's a lot of broken characters. There's a lot of depressing stuff going on with these characters, and then they throw in the typical humor that I'm not a big fan of, so that does take me out of the experience, but then again, if they didn't have the humor, it probably wouldn't be a good read because it would be too depressing. Another criticism is the art. At times it's so weird that we're dealing with such cutesy anime characters, cutesy manga characters, and there's so much blood happening, and sometimes the art isn't that good. There's one scene where one of the characters is opening a door, and the way their arm is just like super long, and it's not one of the vectors. The art is bad at times, but overall, if you liked the anime at all and you're interested where the source of it comes from, I would pick this up. It's one of those series where I'm kind of like, I don't know what to say because I didn't love it, so I don't have like super strong opinions on it, but I didn't hate it either. I was kind of in the middle. I enjoyed it. I used the word wonderful. I probably shouldn't use the word wonderful. It's an okay series. It's enough for me to pick up Omnibus 2, which will be up through Volume 6. And another criticism is that while this book did hold up, reading it was a little bit of a pain, having 3 volumes, having over 600 pages, I believe. I think it's 600 or 700 pages. Yeah, 650 pages to hold and read and sit down and read. It was a little cumbersome, but overall, Dark Horse did step up their quality in their 3-in-1 omnibuses, so shout out to them for that. I would have preferred something like the Blade of the Immortal omnibuses or the Planet Test omnibuses. Those are very high quality. This does not feel that high quality. And I'm really worried about the Star Blazers omnibus coming out at the end of the year, or at the end of the month, because that's one of those franchises I'm really excited to read. And hopefully it's not in this format. But overall, what do you guys think? This is considered a cult classic, and I can see why. It does have the trappings for a cult classic, and I totally get that. So if you do like this series, and I'm not shitting on on it in either way. I just don't feel strongly enough to say I love it or to say I hate it. I think it's okay. It's in the middle. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Did you like Elfen Lied? I would show some of the art, but I am scared to get copyright strikes. And there's a lot, like I said, there's a lot of nudity. So flipping to a page without being prepared could be very bad. I forgot there is a male Diclonus, I believe, towards the end of this. Again, it's not sticking with me as much as something else would have. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Did you like Elfen Lied? I think it's okay, and I will be picking up Omnibus 2 when that comes out. But let me know what I should be reading, guys. I'm trying to branch out, trying to try series that I haven't picked up this year. I'm definitely looking at Witch Hat Atelier, and I recently picked this up, so when I am done reading this volume, expect the first impressions of Card Captor Sakura. So anyways, this is the second backdrop. This is my second corner in my room that I have made a backdrop for the channel, so let me know what you guys think. This is my Gundam section, my Power Rangers section, and then my Shonen section, and some fan service stuff. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I'm Flip Taku, and I'll see you guys next time.